Hello, welcome everybody. Thanks for joining me here from the United Lounge, directly in Las Vegas, coming back from IBM's World of Watson. Let's do the pan scope. Can you still see Las Vegas? Well, proof of concept that I'm really there. Really, I mean, second edition of IBM's World of Watson, but really the first edition, the sense of being a large user conference last year in New York. It was a 1,000 people intimate affair. It's the former Insights conference, or many of the former iConference, now branded together by IBM to World of Watson. 17,000 plus attendees at the Mandalay Bay and the T-Mobile Arena. Definitely well done as an IBM event as usual. The big difference is really significantly more marketing spent than you usually see from IBM, which frugality is not a bad thing, often shows compared to other events. And maybe I'm a little blended just coming back from Salesforce Dreamforce recently, where money doesn't play a big role in terms of marketing spending. But let's go to the takeaways, and the takeaways are clearly Lynn and Watson. Good or bad, like it or not like it, Watson is a key part of the future. We've been saying this already since a long time. It's very obvious that that's materializing right now, not just on the product development side, we'll talk about in a moment, but also from marketing spend side with massive show floors in the Mandalay Bay Convention Center. This morning we did a tour, check out my tweets, then the Storify, every area aspect of the Watson applicability to verticals, different function areas like future of work, HR, security, robotics, IoT. Of course, the weather company was there, and across the business intelligence, data analytics, predictive analytics, machine learning perspective. Watson can be applied to all of these, and maybe IBM saved no marketing, no expense of going there. The other second takeaway is bye-bye to soft layer brand-wise. It was bound to happen sooner or later anyway, that usually the acquiring brand wins. So it's all going to be Bluemix infrastructure. Technically, nothing really changes. Soft layer is still around with all their qualities, being a bare metal cloud, abilities which go along with that. So not really a substantial change, but a marketing change, which I'm not necessarily a favorite of, because I think IBM should have their own infrastructure as a service, but what is done is done. We'll see how well now IBM can communicate that a CIO is only looking for infrastructure, still doesn't think Bluemix being a pass, and a good pass, no question about it, but they're not looking for a pass when they're trying to get rid of the data center. They're looking for infrastructure as a service. And then third takeaway, tough to pick, lots of products announced, and I'll try to round up some of them. But the acquisitions that IBM has done in the video space with Ustream and ClearLab are an interesting area, which is showing some reality. And I like it in the combination with Watson, because the technology there is proven from a machine learning perspective, which does pattern recognition, facial recognition, scene recognition really well. And with that enables really hands-on business case in regards of audience relevance, of figuring out what's been happening there, searching through videos, watching the favorite part of what you want to look at, of a video, of a movie, of a TV show. These are all things which can be productized without a small army of smart and with that expensive consultants, which mostly all of the other offerings kind of like remind me of. In the tidbit sections, the big question is machine learning as a service on top of Watson. Very interesting. If IBM can pull that off with a number of capabilities, check out my colleague's Darkenshin report, which I very likely think will talk about that part. Obviously, there are things with Apple bringing things to their iOS devices, more on the professional user side to make things better there. Attend an interesting keynote from that perspective. I see we can consider that in the tidbits on the blog post. But in general, the question is always with IBM, like in general, how much is product out of the box, how much is really being done by service implementing the product, and the interesting thing for you to distinguish that if you're listening to this is which of these products have version numbers, because the version numbers come specific hands-on capabilities which you can build on, which you can recognize revenue on. And I think I'm not doing IBM any wrong. Looking at the press release of today, I didn't see any single version number where it's running on. So to separate this, so generally good to see for IBM to invest in general things. Watson has tremendous potential. We've been saying this all time long since I'm going to IBM events, but really needs to find them, make them tangible. It's still early days for many of the scenarios. Most of the things are being announced and not really available there. That's it for me from now, from Las Vegas. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Have a great day.